on themselves on the side of KC to win the early game, because if you reach mid game, your comp doesn't really matter. As long as you have an overload of tools that you can use to win team fights, it will happen. But if you're even...
you got two camps, sorry, on this top half, or bottom side of the map for yourself, but now he's in behind. Will be spot on the ward as Yike.
Carzzy, flash, wait, mana for Q, not yet, auto attack, out of range. Caliste flashes as well as they just say, okay, jungle gang's coming, let's look for the kill. Deadly Flourish, connects, first blood, auto as well. Carzzy 2 for 1. The chatness of it.
Before Vitality actually went for the all-in, so now trying to get it back up, but humanoid at half health.
And just thinking about the angle he can pull out, just waiting out. He's going to eviscerate a little bit onto kyeahoo, pulls out the Spirit Rush. Paranoia comes in as well. Flash over the wall, waiting for the W. It's going to be burnt. There's Lyncas onto a pack though. KC find them group, but Tibbers comes out in the response onto Yike. Low health bars, but a reset over to Lyncas, but Aqua Prison. Perfectly done, but still, reset comes first. Cold Pack's now down as the dog is down as well. Ends up being a trade of junglers as a fight dismembers.
Very messy though, and honestly, for KC, I think you're happy with the way that...
3 kills for this guy. While Dragon comes back to when we're live. Now, Dragon overstay. Lyncas wasn't there. He now claws his way up as Yike setting for the Paranoia. It's going to be jumping onto an Annie, flush away, but I think the damage could be done. Tibbers comes out, but it's not enough to get Yike off his head, and kyeahoo picks up Humanoid. Tibbers gets angry, but a great pick from KC as they look for a little bit more. kyeahoo flashes, charms, gets a flash
Ultimate available either, which is a pretty key tool for a lot of their engage and setup. But Carzzy still putting some hurt onto Caliste here.
Full shot now equipped. Caliste though steps up. He has Busio by his side. Foster's bomb flashed away from. Well done from Caliste and Busio. Fleshy gonna have to dodge away from the Aqua Prison. His movement pretty clean here, but with the Gatling gun and a couple orders as well, he's just dead. Curtain call under the turret while Temple. Well, Sarah's setting up the ship. Oh, that's a ship. I'm sorry.
Doing a really good job of using this Triforce bite alongside the Nami to punish anytime Carzzy and Fleshy stay up.
From Busio.
Yeah, it does burn the heal and the barrier, but Flash still available for Caliste. Makes him still a threat if they continue here.
Could he turn off the lamp? That's what he's waiting for. Paranoia onto Lyncas, sets up for the fear, the tethers, the chains. It does get the fleet in the end. Yike thinking about it. The first damage good. Paranoia runs on in. Yike jungle dipping now, it seems. He sets up for the flash. A little bit over ambitious as Carzzy gets on out, holds onto his own.
Canna looking for the flank in behind them though. Vitality have to run for the hills.
Equalizer's not too bad. Canna has his flash available with an ignite, thinking about turning around. Electro Harpoon just out of range. The shield is good to get moving.
Yes.
Right, Nako, he's passed into the mid lane with 2 items. He feels confident to kite around. Caliste walks in a straight line with Valkyrie. Nako flips it away, even with the Paranoia. Nako's done a good job. He goes over the wall though, into 3 people. I think it's too much. Meanwhile, kyeahoo just takes on the rest of Vitality and wins. Fleshy's down. That Spirit Rush activated. kyeahoo jumping in, gets the flash out. Carzzy has to run for the hills, but KC have won the fight. Deadly Flourish on the back end, trying to bring it back. Tibbers recovers it. Oh, Humanoid with the ball shot being dodged by kyeahoo. Meanwhile, Yike running with Canna into melee range, into the sick puppy of Lyncas. He's going to get burned down as Canna's rumble is just unbelievable. KC wipe Vitality off the map.
It's feeling like a repeat of playoffs. KC getting us to game 3. Thanks to that shield from the Merc Threads, or the upgraded Merc Thread survives. Yike just barely dodges away from the Q of Lyncas, and it's the burn from Canna that just ticks down Vitality.
It was his equalizer as well that made it so good as we're fighting again. Paranoia, everyone into the mosh pit, let's go. Humanoid's the first to drop one down, but I think KC had this fight in spades. Vitality running for the hills, but I think the hills are not going to be their friend. Yike runs through. Yike is on the bottom side of the map, helping Canna open up an inner turret.
But that means Caliste is alone now.
He is indeed alone. Nako finds the target. Deadly Flourish doesn't connect though. Curtain call, going to look for who? Onto Busio, I believe, as he flashes away now. Maybe max range onto Caliste. 4 shot just out of range, but there you go. Nako gets the kill, rather Lyncas does. A mistake from KC, nevertheless.
But do Vitality now feel comfortable to start putting position, or getting position around this barn? Fleshy, fishing for kyeahoo.
Charmed, and I'm sure Fleshy's at half HP. There's the Spirit Rush and the Paranoia. We are deciding to go thrift shopping.
And now a TP from Canna. We're still going.
Nako's like, let's go, double TP. Okay, baby. That's my region.
But Rumble's in behind them. Vitality are going to catch Canna.
Canna.
Last game was key to winning, but Humanoid.
Uma. Paranoia Canna's there as well. Equalizer. Tippers comes out under turret. They haven't killed him just yet, but Canna will finish the job. Lyncas wants to get a kill though. He's going to set on up. The pack mates come out and he wants to call them one more time into Canna. He's thinking about it. What does he do? Send the dogs in or out? Nako, he's sent out, so the rest of Vitality won't continue on.
I was surprised Lyncas didn't pull the trigger onto Yike though. I think they didn't have vision onto where everyone was, but I assumed he would have just tried to finish off the Nocturne and then go, but
Deadly Flourish. There we go, called back up through, but a good charm onto Lyncas as he looks for the reset, won't find it. Tidal wave, ships, oh, they are. That's what happens in today's society. You got to get off screens every now and then, but when you're on it for 3 hours, all Hail Mary gets sent in. Good charm. Good charm. Nako caught out from the hero Jax to that as Tidal Wave goes through, but it won't matter. KC have got rid of the Ksante. 5 versus 4. The Riz, is that the same as Mogging?
I think we leave it at that, mate.
Is that not the same? Bro, I think these kids just invent words. Like, what is a skibbity? Bro, what is that? That'll decide the game, because even though it's 9,000 gold, I am still a little concerned as Paranoia onto Humanoid, maybe going to alleviate the pressure. Good flash from Yike. Tidal Wave stops the rest of the team getting near as well, as there's no charm onto Lyncas, but he does press his W. 5 versus 4. Again, Humanoid has TP, but he's down for 50 seconds. The TP in the middle by Nako. Ambitious, but he's safe for now. Don't do it again.
Still on in a position. Nako looking for the flick, but
TP flying. Yike has GA, he's okay to go separate. Look at that equalizer, Carzzy at half HP. Trying to turn on to Yike now as well. Deadly Flourish doesn't connect as kyeahoo is the one that made the flank, but Nako gets destroyed by Canna. I think this game's too far gone. I think 10,000 is enough. And I think Baron now finally should be taken by KC.
It's so difficult to try and contest. Carzzy still has the curtain call, but no one on KC is low in this pit. And still kyeahoo is keeping Carzzy away.
Swag was the word I was looking for before Dagda is Lyncas at half HP. Deadly Flourish is there. Yeah, good sidestep, sets it up. Oh my God, Carzzy gonna regret walking into that choke as KC just making sure the Baron can't be contested. Paranoia once again diving in. It's a Predator missile and Yike is gonna nuke them all. Lyncas up next as a GA. Oh, not even needed to resurrect for the triple. Yike is taken down all but Humanoid, who finally respawns to see his team scattered across the rift.
There is nowhere left to hide for Vitality as KC will find their victory here in game number 3.
No revenge, no problems for KC. Reverse sweep in our best of 3 that has delivered once again. Our French organizations give us so much to talk about, but of course the only ones talking after this will be Karmine Corp with their first win of the LEC 2026 Spring Split in some hot damn style. Let's dive the fountain, they say. This is the only way to end the series as they take Carzzy downstairs.
Carzzy died, then bought the GA, which was a little unfortunate.
Yeah, it does.
But really well done by KC. Vitality had a lot of life in that early game, or in the game number 1, and it looked like maybe Nako could carry in game 2, but KC could.